last time we went to Freya 3 to recover an artifact, and we experienced, that's probably one of my favorite missions thus far, to be honest. We experienced the swap between different realities, and all the craziness that happened with that. Now we're back on Jemison. I was doing a quick little side quest that I thought was going to be quick, of helping the power brownouts in the well, and it ended up taking quite a bit of time to do, so... how do I... There. Have to drive to the office, Riker. Have a good one!
Pardon?
Did I go the wrong way? I'm lost! But yeah, that... I full soul, like, screamed my brains out during the mission on Freya 3 because of some of the,
Hey there. You should be
some of the ads.
Hello? Is this functional?
Wow!
I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box.
So I'm just helping these people out in the well, with their power brownouts, because I don't know, I haven't actually explored it at all yet.
You're going to head for box 45A. It should be
okay, Sarah.
Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order. Adequately done.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well.
Are they
It's somewhere on
fighting?
the surface, which technically means it's not my responsibility.
However,
We agreed that we all like to see this through.
You have a death
If
wish.
you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Wonder why it didn't, like, activate. I don't know if it's because I did there. Randomly burst out in parkours. Well, cutie, I was like... I looked at it and I didn't want to figure out...
Coffee right about now.
How do I get there? I definitely didn't feel like trying to figure out how to walk there, so I just went for the screw it, I'm just gonna jump up there like a weirdo. You get this watch, it's this bottom right hand corner. It allows you to have like a little scanner that has little help I can't figure out where I'm going arrows on the ground. I need those often. I get lost easy. Alright, so this is the one I already activated. I messed up. Locate the junction box. Power down the junction. It's green. That's red. Okay. So I always forget the buttons when I get that. Locate the junction box. Power down the junction box.
We've woken the hive.
Welcome to League of Generally Awesome People. Look forward to seeing you around. But yeah, so Zoe, cutie in this one. This is a little side quest with like an engineer and an engineer that works down in the well, and then someone from another group. They're trying to figure out why the power is getting stolen from the city all the time. And so like this is one of those completely unnecessary, like 100% unnecessary side quests, and I just randomly decided to do it. But I don't know, I was curious. I'd never been down in the well, and so I just wanted an excuse to go down there.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that MAST gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
I don't like Zoe. I'm gonna give the stuff to the other lady. I don't care about money. I like helping the people.
There's definitely something magical about it.
Side fact for Disney, that was supposed to be something completely different. Oh yeah, exactly, cutie. That's me in a nutshell. Getting completely sidetracked and then realizing later that I was supposed to be doing something different. I don't know if you were watching me play. Yeah, you were.
Should be getting close.
Lego
Looks like it's somewhere near
Fortnite the other day.
tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
But yeah, I literally was telling myself, walk straight, walk straight, walk straight. Don't get distracted. Because I get distracted easy.
I bet it's related.
Whoa.
See if you can get up there.
Alright, I have to break into this person's house. That seems completely normal. Oh, there's lockpicking in this game, cutie. I like it a lot. I enjoy the lockpicking.
I see you've done that before.
They have, for your awareness, they have all these different skills that you can level up. I found lockpicking to be one of the most rewarding early on. That's right here under security, because you can get places that you wouldn't normally be able to get, and I like that. I assume this is all stealing. Is it stealing? It doesn't say it's stealing yet. Maybe it's because it's big. Yeah, it is stealing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna snoop in your house, person, because I want to see it and it looks cool. I want this tree. Can I have this tree? Yo, this is a Gucci bathroom. Look at this. It's got like gold molding on the floor. That's awesome. This definitely looks like some sort of like record source, record something, record this, record that. This looks like some stalker stuff, man. Some hitman stuff. Ko, it's good to see you. How are you? Is this a... Not seen a washing and dryer before, or like a stove that looks like that one yet. I didn't ever get the apartments that I was supposed to get. Hello, Keller, how are you? Oh my, Starfield, yes. Program update. Program status paused. Download files. All right, I got the files. Recent message. My guys got creative with rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program non-stop. So stop messaging me and get to work. I expect my cut soon. And keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. Even if a Gull Bank notices the missing funds, they won't have any way to trace it. They call it a malfunction. And they wipe the records like they always do. Money's all digital anyways. They literally can make as much as they want now, Newman. So it was a bank thing. The power brownouts were about. Can I close this door behind me? Put the fists away. Nope. Other game. Other game. Here we go. Takes me 2 seconds when swapping games. Remember which buttons to press. Teach you the ways of Starfield. We were just, Keller. The very beginning of stream. If you watch back the VOD. It'll also be on YouTube, later, this week. Actually, no, that part won't be on there. But, this VOD, on Twitch, Cutie just asked about everything about Starfield, and, the first, like, half of stream is me, talking about this, like, generalness of Starfield, nothing, like, too crazy. How to get down there. This is, like, the main city, that you go to after the first mission. I don't remember how to get down there. Oh, no, so the ways of Starfield, sorry, my brain is a little all over the place. Ko! I haven't touched Starfield in 2 months. Too many games to keep up with. Yes, agreed. I just started Lego Fortnite, and I have Destiny going still, and I don't know how to get down there. I get the little help me path? I do. Alright, I'm bad at this. So, Keller, you get this thing in your first mission called, the watch, and that's the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, and it lets you open up this viewfinder that if you're like me and get lost super easy, it puts the help, I can't figure out where I'm going path on the ground. Right now I'm doing a side quest in the main city because I was just curious. You need to start Lego Fork Knife. By the way, play Lego Fork Knife with a friend and it's floored because you got us 11 hearts with those health terms. You look like a pro! You are a pro, Keller. I love that. Your little bro wants to use your... Oh, that's so cute. My niece asked me to play my brother-in-law, which is Kenji's identical twin, asked me to play with my niece last night, and it was the most adorable thing. She was heckin' cute and so respectful. She literally would pet the sheep in the game, and she would say, "Oh, thank you, Wooly," when it would drop wool, and I was just like, she was so cute. She was so cute. I couldn't handle it. And then I wanted to go to bed, but it was adorable. It was too cute. That's not where I'm supposed to go. Oh no, this is that place where I get lost every time. Wait. Down. Down. Down, down, and we're going around. Sugar, we're going down swimming. Do 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 do. No! Do I just walk around? Wait. What am I supposed to be doing? Power down the junction box. I think this is broken. Might have to restart. Because I think I pinged something too soon. Wait, no, I think I know where I'm going now. Oh, cute, he's 19. Well, okay, look. Wait, did I read Little Brother? I read something completely different. I don't know what I read when I read that.
Space. Must be cool. I never get to go to space.
You never get to go to space. Interesting.
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you? So you
I'm gonna give it to you, because you seem nicer.
You've got something to show for it?
The trade authority? Oh, I'm not gonna say sorry, the trade. Okay,
Great.
Here you go.
I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
Hey, she gave me 5,300 credits anyways. Okay, so that was the end of the quest. Sweet. Now we get to pick what we're doing next. The whole reason I did this quest was because I haven't been down in the well yet, and I keep forgetting how to get down here.
Don't mind me.
What do you do here?
Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help out around here from time to, but I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own business endeavor as well.
I'd like to do business with you.
What?
Okay, so this is one that you guys have already seen. This is the Red Mile.
Fantastic.
And when I had that
eagerly
game
await-
glitch, I hadn't restarted. I didn't get to pick up this one.
Stay out of trouble.
So now I have it, just in case I want to do it. Alright.
That's just how things are.
What is this? This is the UC surplus store. Here's the, vendor.
You ask me, the real new...
See what you got. So, Keller, what we were talking about earlier is this game literally, you have,
Watch your back.
there are like 8 bazillion thousand ways you can play it. One of them is, you can follow out the main quest line and just focus that, but a lot of people will just do the, very first quest bit, where they'll only go as far as, touching the first space rock that makes you see stuff, and getting the ship, and learning to fly, and then they'll maybe land on New Atlantis, which is where I am now, and pick up, show you the room that you can get real quick. See if we can do it with this. I'm not as familiar with this area because I've never been in here. Oh no, you had... Wait, Waterfall Promenade. The well, the spaceport. Okay, cool. What is Waterfall Promenade? Promenade. Not done that before. What kind of build are you doing? Are you saying, in, this game? No idea. Just play. Have I ever been here? This is pretty. This game, when it came to armor, I picked that middle trait, weapon holster, weapons weigh 50% less, because I'm a hoarder. This backpack I haven't upgraded yet because I haven't got one with the same perks on it again. I like assisted carry, drain 75% less O2 and running while encumbered because I'm always encumbered. And then on my helmet I have O2 boosted, which gives more oxygen, and then resource haulers, resource weight 25% less. So the only thing I really have on my armor is run while holding a lot of stuff. You have the adoring fan. No, I went with no traits. I got a little overwhelmed in my initial making of my character because I was reading through all the different things and I had zero context of what was gonna happen in the game, and I found it a little hard to choose personality traits and like things about the game when I didn't know what was gonna happen. So I will show you this though. If you decide to go the route of, instead of following the main quest line, locate Vladimir to locate more temples. Cool. Sarah's been doing weird stuff lately. I don't know what's up with her.
We can pay to fix the damages,
But when you first, when you do your missions, you can go as far as going here for the first time, doing the thing that you'll do here, and then if you talk to this lady, Noelle, right after you get here, she'll give you your own room. Sarah's broken right now. And the nice thing about your room is it's infinite storage in here. So this is my room. I just have a lot of stuff. I have an army of plushies, more of them, and tons of succulents. But this chest here, I didn't mean to take that. This, wait, what did I take? Did I take it? Let's see it. Dude, Sarah's so broken right now. I don't know what's going on. That's hilarious, Keller. I just decided, well, like, look, I murdered a lot of people, Keller, and I couldn't leave the plants because there was no one to water them. So there's infinite storage here. This is oh, I accidentally kicked the box. So that one is infinite storage. They don't need much water, but they would have died eventually with no one taking care of them. I put more in here. Succulents everywhere. All these little ones, I put those out there. And then down in the basement of the lodge, again, I put more succulents and fish out. This thing has infinite storage here. These, I think, are infinite as well, these little ammo boxes. And then it has every kind of crafting station you could need. So if you're not looking to settle, I put all of my, I did this. I threw my lab outfits on the ground because they give you 5% chance of a sudden research development. This is a research lab. And these are box full of the things that boost your resources or whatever, or not have to use as many resources. And I kept forgetting to use them when I'd use the research station, so I just threw them all on the ground in front of it so that I wouldn't forget. Yeah, so it's got all of your different stations. So down in the bottom, there's this one. Those that you can put as much as you want in, and then there is a box here you can put infinite stuff in, and a box in this little girl's room you can put infinite stuff in. I personally, I just put this one, the little girl's a book lover, and I fill it with every book from the solar system that I find because I thought it was cute. I give her lots of books. She asked for books, I put books in her thing. Yeah, so that is the basic thing that you need to know, is if you decide to go the way of, like, with this game, if you decide to go the way of, hey, that's cool and all that there's a main quest line, but I would like to explore the thousands of planets that are out here. Every single one of those dots is a sun, and the sun has planets at it. The gas giants you can't land on, because that would make no sense. The suns you can't land on, because that would make no sense. But you can land on planets and moons. So if you decide you just want to go out and explore the solar system, I highly recommend getting to at least the main quest line where you get to here. You talk to this lady. Then you get a room and places to store stuff if you absolutely need to. And then at least you kind of have a home base. The other thing that is useful to know right off the bat is that sometimes people walk around naked for some reason. I don't know why. Broken game. The other thing useful to know is if you ever end up with contraband, there is a system between Alpha Centauri and Naran called Wolf. And at the Wolf system, there is this place called the Den. And you can go there. You have two ways. You can always walk all the way back to your ship and take off to fly places, or you can just fast travel like that. There's this place called the Den here, and I'll show it to you. Ew. Again, you have two options here. After you dock, you'll have the option to dock straight from here, or you can, if you're more of a role-playing person, you can say like, hey, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk myself to my exit of my ship. Or you can just auto-rock. This is how I store all my stuff. I'm not only a crazy plant lady, but I also have this massive ball pit. Because anything on the floor of your ship does not count. Anything on the floor of your ship doesn't count against your weight on your ship. So I just throw it on the floor of my ship. I literally made this ship. It's called Flying Stuff Holder. And I made it with a piece of landing gear in the middle so that this compartment here would be cut off from the rest of the ship. Because you have your ship cargo hull. If you see, I have just ship parts in my cargo hull. This is for repairing your ship during ship-to-ship combat. So that's the only thing I keep in there. And then the rest of my stuff I put down here. If I ever need it, I can pull all this back. No, I do use it. Hold on. There's a YouTube thing on it. That right there. I have used the stuff down here. The thing is, if I ever need the money, I can literally just sell it all. And be fine. But currently I am more focusing on the main quest line and running towards the end of the main quest line, New Game Plus it. So yeah. And then so if you ever have contraband, this station, you don't get a bounty on your head when you land at it. This guy here with the trade authority, you can sell your contraband to.
Was there something you needed?
So there's my quick TLDR of like random stuff that you need to offload, things that are naughty. That is between between Alpha Centauri and here. You go to this system, Wolf. Then it's called the Den, the Wolf's Den, basically. Wolf System Den. You can restart from the top. Okay, so along the main quest line, you'll discover something. I don't know how much you want to know about plot points. Okay, you're joking. Nova Galactus. The emissary has given me a key to the base of Luna Earth's moon, saying to learn more about the artifacts I need to investigate, or well as putting a memorial service together. That's in 3 days, so it looks like we have On Earth next. Of course, for Luna. Oh, we have to go to Luna. Okay. So this mission might be a little bit of a spoiler for you. This is where we're going to learn more about the space rocks that gave me a really weird vision. What's that in front of me, though? Real mission or side quest? Real mission or side? We're going over here. I don't know what this is, but we're going to land on it.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship.
Supposed to go there,
like
but this looks cool.
Man, the galaxy's too big.
Galactic Star Yard. I think that space stations are cool, so I want to land on them. This is like your example of the gameplay cycle, Keller, is
Talking complete.
Hi.
you can choose to do what you're supposed to do, or you can get completely distracted. Either or. Oh, oops, I have to finish getting up out of my chair. The one thing that is important is saving your game before you do stuff. It does autosave, but if you like, I've had times where I've forgotten to save for a while, and then there are some game crashes. So I lost like 2 hours of gameplay. Have I been here before? This looks familiar. I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't been here before. Wait, this is that one mission that I got that one gun from, but why is it like reset itself? I've been here before. I've totally been here before. I feel like I've been here before. Well, this was like one of the first places we went in the game, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's empty now. Where do I hear... Oh, there's baddies. Uh-oh. Why is it, they're not moving? This guy is... Oh, because he's busy cooking.
Engaging hostile.
Okay. Oh, no! I forgot to pull out a gun! This is like the very first mission you go in this building. It's odd that... it's repopulated with people. Okay. I've been here before. As much as I probably shouldn't just leave after killing a couple people. I thought this was somewhere I hadn't been. Alright, I was wondering why this looked familiar. I was like, man, this blood stain on the wall sure looks familiar. This is one of the first missions you do, is in this building.
Feel like home.
Excuse me for getting distracted. Alright, on dock. I've explored that ship before. I know what's in there. It's just been months since I've been on that thing.
Longer docked. We're free.
Might be 20 YouTube videos, but it's been months since I've been there. Right. Click target. Why can't I... Failing epically. We need to go to Nova Galactic Research Station. I'm in Did I really break the game? Counts me as in combat still? Is that why I can't do anything? Okay, now I'm out of combat. I just had to go a little farther away. It's like, why is it broken? No, I'm gonna overbrew my tea if I don't take my tea bag out. So this is Earth's moon. Should figure out more about what's going on in the solar system here. Alright, let's go.
How can I be of service?
Investigate the research station. This guy right here. Oh my god! I always forget the moon has moon gravity. is one of my favorite companions. This is my last favorite companion. The other companion, I'll just say I've misplaced the other companion. But I should probably put my, not negotiation clothes back on, but the, may end up in combat clothes back on.
100 years old. Original Nova
New base
Galactic
key.
construction is my guess. Built to stand the test of time.
Oh, I gotta wait for the other one to close. Here we go. Anything useful in here? Moon base, slate 1, take.
Project log, principal engineer Lang Shu. Voltaire is being reconfigured for this new initiative. The math we're being asked to crunch is ambitious.
Ambitious, even for a supercomputer. That's cool.
Be asking it to count every grain of sand in every desert on Earth. Who came up with these original equations? Our partner isn't being very open about it. Every question I have goes through some discretionary channel. I'm surprised we even know we're working on a ship.
That's the date, March 1st, 2139. Like 100 years from now. We'll definitely take the med pack, always. Am I still? I think I'm still... Here's another one. Slate 3, but where's Slate 2? I have shielded lab outfits. Take the credits, because money is money. I don't know why Sarah literally stood in there. That is materials. I don't need a surgical crate. I guess we'll listen to number 3 before number 2.
Something else. A supercomputer so powerful they put it on the damn moon to keep it cool. Although by that
on the moon to keep it cool?
Purely in the vacuum of space. But hey, good marketing material. I've been spending some off hours running some dumb simulations just because I can. My favorite so far is simulating the sound of every duck on Earth quacking after receiving a piece of bread. You didn't know you wanted a real-time sim of feeding all the ducks, but now you have it. Welcome, humanity.
Welcome to humanity. Oh my goodness, I love that. So one thing I will show you, Keller, in a little bit is what is a useful item versus a useless item, and how do you tell the difference in Starfield? Because that one took me a minute to figure out. There are these little descriptors on items. It will tell you if it's useful or not, or if it's like can be used in crafting. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so that takes care of that middle ring. This will probably take care of this one. It goes like this. And there, so that means this and this are for the outside. I definitely enjoy the lockpicking for sure. I think it's cool. Guns are always useful. Then you'll see, Keller, you'll have the name of the word up, or the name of the thing up top in the top right. If it says underneath, if there's text underneath where it says like rare organic resources item can be used as a component in crafting, that is something that can be used later. Credits are always useful. Clothing has different perks on it. Mostly you want to pay attention to like the physical energy and EM shielding. I don't think they implemented like the weather gear fully working or something. It doesn't seem like it makes any difference. But it also give you like a stat like O2. There's med packs, which you always need for healing, and then like the structural material says comic organic resources can be used as a component in crafting.
I haven't seen a lot picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul. Which is
why that's useful. Like it tells you what it's used for. So like this one folder has no extra text. This one Talgrade Retrostat has uncommon manufactured component can be used in crafting. So that's actually something that you can use in the game versus not use. All right, slate 6.
Assignment up here. We were told to bring a couple of personal items. Some psychological studies said it helped when you're away from Earth this long. I brought my grandmother's old abacus. I would play with it on her lap, and she'd teach me the Russian for all the numbers. She, just got word that she passed. The next shuttle isn't for 3 months, so I won't be able to go to the funeral. Goodbye, Babushka. Thank you for teaching me math. It brought me to the moon.
He says, let's stop you picking up all those cups. Yeah, so as you can see, obviously, this one doesn't have any writing on it, Keller. Like, that it's useful. It could stop you from picking up the cups. Or if you have a collecting problem and you want to have every cup in the game, you could be like, yes, I want this one that says, contains coffee, maybe. Oh no, I'm knocking everything over. But considering that I did finally decide that I am going to do the New Game Plus thing, I'm a recovering hoarder this run. I was going to make, like, a base. I was going to make a base and put all the stuff out and decorate it. I mean, I can play like Minecraft for that now.
Such haste.
Like these ones, like they look like they'd be useful, these wire spools. They don't have that text on there, so they're just like an item. This is food. You can use food to restore health and get other bonuses. You can also cook with it. Hello, Slate 2.
Principal Engineer Langshu. I admit, this is not the most disciplined team I've ever run. Malcolm keeps stealing computational time on Voltaire and thinks I don't know this. And Sabina's been distracted lately, but won't tell anyone why. I really should demand answers from both of them. But honestly, I'm too preoccupied with this contract. We all are. Despite anything going on in our personal lives, there's something special about what we're building here.
I will say though, if you're picking locks, you'll often find a lot of stuff. Like, you'll put all the work in to pick the lock, and then there's not much in the thing you picked. I think I screwed this up. Like, there's less item-wise in there than it seems like there should be. I don't know. But it's still kind of a satisfying... Like, some of the best weapons I've got were from picking locks and what was behind the locked doors, so... I don't know, I think lock picking's really cool in the game. Right. Just picking that lock while you were busy talking so I could listen to the next one, because I didn't... Oh, shoot, I forgot about gravity. There are planets with higher gravity than your natural Earth. There are planets with lower ones. This is definitely the moon, so you just kind of bounce when you jump. I want to remind you that the research team on Voltaire's highly proprietary supercomputer that is currently being contracted exclusively for use on the Project Prism. It is not meant for your own personal projects. Yes, it's amusing to see how many decimal points of pi can be calculated, how many bits of encryption it can brute force, or whether you can simulate table tennis with a perfect aerodynamic simulation. But there'll be a time for that later. For now, I need everyone concentrating hitting our deadline. We're developing exciting new aerospace technology with our partner and client. This should be more than enough to keep everyone from being bored. That's in the way of reading. Wow. Alright, we're happy to announce the first test of Project Prism will be held today. I'd like everyone to suit up and join us on the roof at 900 EDT. Remind to sync all watches to Eastern Daylight Time. Our partner will also be on the radio for launch. We'll be recording the event, so be on your best behavior. Where are the rest of the slates? I'd like to hear the rest of the story. Very much enjoy story. Slate.
Okay, confession time. Being single on a moon
Being
base
single on a moon base is the worst.
I only get like
oh
an
my
hour
goodness.
to use the communication link to Earth every couple of days. And let me tell you, there's long distance dating, and then there's like long distance dating, you know? Oh, hey there, I'm a scientist, deadly employed, willing to take you out for coffee in like 6 months when I'm back from space. It's not a great opening line.
You seriously can't get a date? You're an astronaut.
Hey, no one asked you.
I enjoy listening to those little things. Like it says, if you see on the top corner of the screen, it says optional, and I very much enjoy most optional things. I like this item. I think it's cool. It's a sundial. Everything, well, not everything, but a lot of stuff is pick-upable and rotatable. If you play on PC, it's way easier. On controller, it's way harder, because on PC you can mod it. You can have modded things that, like, snap to upright position. On console, you're at the you're at the mercy of gravity on console. If you find something in a container that you can't get to, if you long press your pickup button, you can get up in the air and whoop, shake it out, which I have found very useful. Slate 5.
Jealous? You know, the crew in the shipyard? Building the actual vessels that are gonna travel the stars?
We're literally on a base on the moon.
Oh, come on, Sabina. I'm trying to share my dreams here.
Well, your dreams are always out there and never here where the rest of us live. Can't you just be happy doing your job?
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, I have a problem. I tend to open everything and look at everything. I have lots of food. I'm thinking right before I New Game Plus. Here's another coffee cup. The other one said contains coffee meat. Maybe this one is Mondays, am I right? I like the coffee cups in this game. I do recommend, though, one of my biggest recommendations for all video games and Starfield too, is the first thing that I always do is I go into settings and I set my bindings to something comfortable for me. I don't know if you want to stop, and I don't know if you use controller or if you use mouse keys, Keller. This is what's comfortable for me for shooters. I like my jump on my A button because that's what I'm used to. I like, you know, my reload on my X because that's what I'm used to. I like my attacks on my triggers. I like my melees and my grenades on my bumpers. You're on Xbox. I don't know if this will make the game any more comfortable for you or not. My favorite thing is putting the hand scanner on B because I hated whatever it was on originally. It was on a bumper originally. Could never remember to do that, and I was hitting all the wrong buttons. Also, the jump was the opposite of what I thought it was. So I highly recommend. Basically, where jump isn't what. Yeah. So I mapped my jump to A because I can't do. I every time I would go to pick something up, I would jump, and every time I would go to jump, I'd pick something up. So I swapped mine. If your brain can deal with the great swappenings, kudos to you. But like I said, I recommend it for all video games. Check your key bindings if you're frustrated. I did a bunch of different key bindings for the ship builder too, because in ship builder I was just having trouble building my ships. I feel like I missed one slate. I feel like it was slate number 2. I think I saw a slate 2. I think I saw a 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7 or something like that. I don't know, maybe I missed one slate. Oh well, I guess. I really wanted to hear all the stories. It's time to go to the roof. There's a slate outside. Yeah, I always recommend setting your controller settings to be comfortable. There's a slate out here before I go at it. Let's see. All right, let's play the recording.
To think that we're standing on the same planetary body where humankind first ventured into
How are the helium-3 valves working, Nova?
We've come a long way
concerns this morning before launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years.
Go to NASA, or we'll go to NASA here in a second. My biggest complaint about the game is what happened with Sarah there when I went to go play recording. Is like having the NPC talk over like a game moment like that, like we're supposed to be listening to the recording, and all of a sudden she's like, "Wow, isn't it fast?" I'm like, "Sarah, shut it!" So some people adventure without a companion, so they don't have to deal with that, which is honestly not always a bad idea. You'll see off in the distance, like I could go to other buildings if I wanted. We're gonna go over to NASA. And again, I have two options. There's always multiple options for how you get places in Starfield. You can walk back to your ship yourself, or if you don't like doing that, you can go to the down area on the thing, and you can literally just go here and you can hit set course. And I could click on this. I could set the landing target and just go. Or if you're into more cinematic gameplay, you can go and walk to your own ship. I'm just gonna choose go straight to the cockpit rather than walk through my ship to go there.
When you are, Captain.
Have you seen the Skull and Bones coming? No, I have not. And then you can decide, like, you can physically take off your own spaceship in space. You can actually see your ship take off.
Dad, can I have
a pet? Starship.
Which is very satisfying sometimes. So I go in between...
Red apogee.
Come on, please.
Navigating stuff myself and letting the game navigate it.
Myself?
And I like to set sometimes my own courses whilst in space rather than using like the auto go to the next location things. Because I find it a little bit more satisfying at times. So this is Earth. You can see there's a lot of Starlink has been destroyed. There's a lot of satellites that are wrecked out here. And here is the planet Earth. We may have wrecked it. We're going to NASA. Apparently, there is a snow globe at every landmark. So, we'll be looking for the snow globe as we do this mission. Every landmark on Earth.
Is clear. Descent started.
But alternatively, I could have just selected from my menu to go straight here if I wanted to. Ken, hello! And like I said, again, you can choose to do it manually. So I like to get up most places when I land on a planet. I'll get up. I walk to my bed, which I conveniently put right by the exit, and I take a nap. Why do I take a nap on the ship all the time? Because if you take a nap, you get a status effect of well rested, which is a 10% XP gain. Apparently, if you have a companion that you marry and you take a nap with the companion, your boost is bigger after the nap. So I've heard.
Captain.
Oh my goodness, it really is NASA. Look at that. That's cool. I really like taking when I have to walk a ways. There's an aid called AMP, and it makes you run faster. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. I take my inhaler so I don't wheeze, okay? I like how this structure survived whatever the heck happened to Earth. Alternatively, too, I can also sleep long enough on my ship that it would be daytime. Which would also work. I need to put my camera on, or my flashlight on. Looks cool. Medical Monster Energy, probably. I just drank a Red Bull, basically. I wonder where the snow globe is. But if I'm I don't necessarily have to collect the snow globes this time around. Look, I thought that's what it was, cutie. I thought it was like a little like asthma inhaler or something until all of a sudden I found out that my character had a addiction and I was like, oh. Oops. Is that it? Is that the snow globe right there? Did I find it? Is that it? Yep. Oh, this is dark. I can't see. That is not the snow globe. That is a metal bottle.
The most likely way into the NASA facility would be via an elevator shaft taking us straight down. Hopefully the system is still
it goes in there.
operation.
What is the in-game expansioning happening? I have no idea. I don't follow game news very well. You guys are my game news. Always. I feel like the snow globe would be up here. Yeah. Yo, Earth. Why gravity sucks so much on Earth? I want to go up here. Grab on! Probably a stairwell somewhere. I do like walking with the scanner out because it puts a blue outline around anything that's pick-upable. And I find that way easier to see than actually using my own eyeballs. Look, a pair of stairs. Yeah, stairs! Ooh. Well, I mean, I can look it up later on the next playthrough. Toilet paper. Toilet paper. Oh, box. Space Adept Advance XM 2311. I don't like Space Adept, but I'll sell it later if I need money. Artistic Manifold. Oh, look at the notebooks! Guys, the notebooks actually say NASA on them! Yo! I will pick one of those up when I eventually make a house. That's so cool. What is that? Oh, that's an old lamp. That's cool. Box? Anything in box? Anything up here? Over there. In this box? Box? Nothing in box. Right.
I was expecting to cliff dive today.
He's so sassy. I miss my old companion that I seem to have misplaced. Here, let's go inside. In the ship ball pit. Oh my goodness. Up, hoop, and away. Is where I'm supposed to be? Yeah. Okay. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Ah, piece of candy. Nice double coolant. Adaptive frames. Ooh, there's more over there. Can we go in here? Too tall, friends, I can't fit. Are we supposed to... That's where we were supposed to go, right? Was in here? Oh. I wonder if I think I'm still working on my 150 container opens. If I turn my flashlight off, do I see anything else highlighted? No. Is this where I was supposed to go? Find a way in. Parkour! Hop. Character? There we go. Another power thing.
I hope the occupants of this colony ship found alternate transportation to evacuate the Earth before it was too late.
Woo! Doesn't look safe, kind, or happy. There's some stairs up there. There's the beginning of these stairs over here. Oh, I almost jumped off. Okay, not that way. definitely this way. Let's know. Oh, there is something back here. Yeah. I don't remember if I'm done looting boxes or not. I'm working on some skills. One of them is scavenging. Oh, I am at 150 out of 150. No, the doctor's record has not been very good with companions. You are correct. Alright. We went up. We went up. I almost went down. More up. And did I tell you I've been rewatching Stargate SG-1? I wish I had a streaming service that covered all of look at the toy rocket.
I wonder what prevented this particular colony ship from lifting off.
Whoa! Hey, look, it's Elon's ship. Ah! It makes sounds when it hits things. Alright, I gotta drop it so I can pick it up. I'm keeping that. I like these NASA notepads. When I eventually make, like, a place, I think I'm gonna come back here and have a bunch of notepads from NASA. They're very cool. I thought those were footprints for a second. I was very confused. I need to go to the library again, though, Ken, and pick up, whatever DVD I left off on. Oh, there's the snow globe! Right there. I like it. I found it. I'm gonna take it. Snow globe is for me, yes. Hey, that's a useful wire right there. Whatever that is, that's the conductor. Oh, there's more space! There's more toy rockets. I love them. They're wonderful. More toy rockets! Oh my god! More folders. Oh, I don't want to fall down that hole. Look at all the toy rockets. Are we in, like, the gift store? Skipped whatever this whole room was. Anything interesting in the room? Any story time? Ooh, handy. Nothing good. Nothing good. Nothing good. Nothing good. America. Oh, there's another snow globe? There's 2 NASA snow globes? That would make sense. That's cool. Great. I feel like NASA would have lots of snow globes. Find a way inside. I know I'm working on a game. I'm the most distractible gamer ever. Oh, button? Power required. Shoot, where's the power junction? Right here? NASA access code. Good thing I picked up the NASA access code. Otherwise I'd have to pick that lock. It looks like a... Yep, it is. It's a wafer! Anything else? Alright, put the power in. Get more power just in case. Doesn't sound creepy at all.
Sake, drop some of that rubbish already.
Sarah! Quit being mean! I just like my stuff. Alright, totally not sketchy elevator. Definitely not gonna die going on it. Oh, come on. Power button. 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 There we go. I have the world's smallest, like, in the back of my head. I had a bad dream once as a kid about an elevator, like, crashing through into the ground. I think about that often. Maybe I watch... Whoa! Yo!
This looks like it was some type of crew preparation area. Probably the last step before boarding. It's
this is the first time I've seen this item in this game. Look, it's a desk phone. Like a NASA desk phone. What? Is this where we pick up some of the, like, the cool stuff? For eventual, like, houses and stuff? I'm having a desk phone. That's happening. I get so excited when I see items I haven't seen before in this game. Yeah, cutie. I know, I got too much stuff. It's okay, I'll just New Game Plus it and then I'll have nothing. I just think it's cool that this stuff exists. I'm gonna go put that on the dash of my, I'm gonna put that on the dash of my spaceship. The telephone. Be cool. Maybe we'll put a NASA coffee cup up there too. Oh, hello. You're still in full room. Oh my goodness. Launch process. Launch procedures. Remember, this is the final vitals, and suit seal checks are essential. Yes, we've come a long way as far as tolerances. Yes, the number of people cleared for launch is much higher than it used to be, but these people's lives are still in our hands. I know there are rumors that the next launch is slated to be canceled, but let's not have that be on us. Assume it's go time, every time. Your professionalism is what makes space travel a little bit safer, and we can use every ounce of it we can get. Access logs. Air archives damage, running system recovery, partial retrieval, delivery from Mars. Oh. When there's voiced stuff.
Unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Doctor whoever.
Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in material science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab.
Out of curiosity, meeting today, what did you find out?
Judith Satien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then, I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got...
Periodic table just got thrown out the window. Love that. I like that computer background. This is like one of the most unique computer backgrounds that have been in the game. Wait, does it play a different sound every time you access it? Do-do-do-do-do. It does! Is it complete random? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-wee-doo. Do-do-do-dee-doo. Okay, sorry. And now for something completely different. MsE not getting sidetracked by random stuff in the video game. Look, if you didn't access the console multiple times, you would never know that that's something that can happen. I'm entertained. Again, I'm easily entertained, though. That is an impact drill. That is completely useless. Okay. Oh, wait, before we go up there, I saw, like, a whole second area that you could go to. Grab on! I need to get a better boost pack eventually here. Must go the creepy directions. Ah, hello! Any of this good? I need to replace assisted carry is what I'm looking for. On an eventual backpack. Whatever, these things sell for a lot, so we'll just take them.
Difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
I am both prepared and carrying too much, okay? Maybe I'm just getting my gains. I'm doing my workout. Weighted space exploration. It's good for your cardio and weightlifting. I don't know. This looks like a place where I'd be murdered. Yeah, she's not my top pick for follower. The other one, I seem to have misplaced. I'm gonna go over here. I want to be rewarded for my exploration game. I'm not being rewarded. Alright, what is the goal? Find Martian sample.
Need to be careful around here.
Building gonna fall on my head? Didn't we need to be careful around here mean I need to save? You told me to be careful. I have saved. I like this wheelchair.
Some of the artifacts here are from the earliest years of NASA. Oh, what a shame all of this was left behind to deteriorate.
We can have a bell and pamphlets on... Oh, I don't know what I just took. Pamphlets on space flight. NASA office key. Need the key. For the pamphlets weigh like nothing. Oh, that's so cool. Wanted a bell the other time I saw one. Wait, did I put a bell in my, I don't remember if I put a bell in my thing. Is this like an accessible panel? It's light colored. I went towards it because I saw a light. Is that literally like a display cabinet that said like, ah, yeah, zero wire used in the Columbia space flight or whatever. Look at all the rockets. Hold on, we have to do this. But yeah. Go little spaceship, go! I made a little thud. My brother is an aerospace engineer. And he would know all about all these things. Developed for the Apollo mission to reach Earth's moon, the F-1 engine was a single-nozzle, liquid-fueled rocket engine that could generate over 6 million newtons of thrust each. 5 of these would be used in the Saturn V Super Heavy Lift launch vehicle. The power of the F-1 was critical, providing the necessary lift to launch rockets from the surface of Earth towards the stars. Like, we went to, I forgot what it was called. We went to a space, or, an aerospace... Ooh, that sound scared me. We went to an aerospace... Oh, that sound scares me. An aerospace, museum. He was here in Germany together, and he could tell me everything about like all the engines and the fuel and the shape and the everything. And it was really cool. He's smart. Smarter than me. Big sister proud, yeah. Oh man, this is just like that museum we went to too. So cool. So cool. I love these kinds of things in games. Thanks for remodeling. Thank you for your patience. I absolutely love these kinds of things. Games. I'm touching it. You can't get mad at me for touching the exhibit because nobody's here. Yarg! Okay, ooh, she got hurt. Tell me more. The Apollo 11 mission, the lunar module Eagle, was the first crewed spacecraft to touch down on Earth's moon. Eagle's counterpart was the command module Columbia, which the lunar module needed both separate and eventually reattach to the Columbia would take astronauts to and from the orbit of the moon, while Eagle would bring them back to the surface. They're cool. The Air Force Base Museum here is about the closest thing you've ever been. Oh, that's cool. Well, don't tell me where. Well, I mean, I could probably look it up where that is, but you don't have to tell me where it is. Project Prism. Oh, this is the one that we were talking about. NASA partnered with Nova Galactic, creators of the Voltaire supercomputer, on the ambitious aerospace project to pull gravity itself. The result is the first spacecraft capable of faster-than-light travel. The first successful voyages saw astronauts reaching Jupiter in moments of what previously took years. That's cool. We're going to... Sarah, come here. I want to take a picture of this because I actually think this is a really cool museum. Bumper. I really like this museum. This is really cool. So I didn't mean to take that screenshot. I also like that they have all of the like space stuff in here. Super cool. Super, super cool. And like, this is legit, like, a whole museum inside a video game. And it's like, it has all the information on it that's like accurate information to today mixed with the sci-fi of the future. Like, to me, that's flippin' so cool. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Oh, is this like... Is this... Oh! Okay, hold on. Living outside Earth. Is that Sarah jumping in front of me and like paused in time? Right there? Like, what is going on? Long-term missions in space began in the late 1990s with programs such as the International Space Station. Humanity began living on other planets almost 100 years later. Small outposts of 5 or fewer scientific research teams will eventually give way to the entire colony effort on Mars and other orbiting bodies in our solar system. Yep, that was Sarah just jumping in front of me. Did they put anything in here? Or is this... We go through the second door? I really want to go through the second door. No, you can't. I really, really wanted to. Sarah, go in there. Isn't it cool? Hi, Sarah. Have a nice life. Learn more. Project Prism again. NASA partnered with Nova Galactic, creators of the Voltaire supercomputer in the ambitious... Okay, we saw this one already. I'll 100% go on the museum tour. I like that they have accessibility things in this too. That makes me happy. It's the little things in life. Little things of like including the accessibility things in the museum, even though it's like a video game in space. That makes me happy. Ready, set, go. Yeah. That was disappointing. Oh, this must have fake gravity in here. That's probably why. Lunar rover. From 1971 to 1972, the lunar rover was used for the last Apollo missions and could carry 2 astronauts. The chevron tread pattern on the wheels were made from titanium and could help maintain the traction on the moon's surface. The rover was also fully electric and ran on batteries, whose power was intended to last for the duration of the mission. I was going to say the museum. That's dope. This is cool. Ooh, there's another one! Which one is this? This is like going to a real museum for free! Project Mercury! From 1958 to 1963, one of humanity's first human space flight programs, the Mercury spacecraft was designed to fit a single person who would be sent to test the person's ability to function in space. 6 flights in total were launched, the earliest being 15 minutes suborbital flight, and the last being 34 hours and completed 22 orbits. I did not know that. That's probably true. It's like the size. Did they actually size compared to human it? It looks about right. That's about the size. Yeah, 34 hours in that thing? Probably. And it looks like the size of like sitting down in the center. Like if we go to the back here. Oops. You could definitely like fit inside there and like not see anything but for 34 hours. But, you know, still cool. The other thing about this game, Keller, is you can swap between first person and like different varieties of how far out for third person you are. So you've got like the kind of close cam, and then you've got like the super far zoomed out cam. So you can actually swap between them all. Oh, this is cool. Project Apollo! From 1968 to 1972, Project Apollo was the first successful program to put humanity on Earth's moon. The first moon landing that occurred on July 20th, 1969 was actually Apollo's 11th flight, with all previous launches testing the modules, orbits, and other critical data needed to ensure the astronaut could reach the moon and return safely. Is this the original? Could you literally get, for poops and giggles, you could have the actual Mercury, like, spacesuit. How cool is that?
You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Oh, bugger off. I think it's cool. Learn more about Project Gemini. From 1965 to 1966, in many ways, Project Gemini was a learning mission. While NASA's ultimate goal was to put human beings on the moon, many questions had to be answered before Project Apollo could even begin. Gemini was tasked with answering how a person could survive in space over many days, how to connect spacecraft together, and how to improve spacesuit technology to operate outside of a spacecraft. This is so cool. I wish that I was enough of a nerd that I actually knew all this information off the top of my head and would just like walk up to me like, yo, that's the Apollo thing, yo, that's the lunar lander, yo, look at that. I'm a nerd that's delighted in reading the things and remembering it again for the 18th time, even though I've already forgotten it again. Another snow globe! Is it the same snow globe? Oh, it's a different snow globe. This one is, oh, look how cute it is. It's got little waving people. I love it. That exit sign's seen better days. I've seen better days. Do, 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 do. Why are we going into the water closet? Oh well. Tell me, Judith, your personal recording.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects, no motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
It's like, he's from the future and he... Oops, I didn't mean to play it twice.
There's something wrong with the math?
It's like
I think
he's...
it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking.
From the future and already knows, but can't directly tell people what's gonna happen. So one of the funny things about this game is sometimes inside the toilets there's loot. It makes me laugh. So now I always look in them for poop and giggles and poops. Oh, there's a toilet, or there's a space. Look! Look, 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 look! I'm totally right! Wait. And look at the plungers that are on the wall. Like, why? Just why? Why is there a plushie and a pamphlet and plungers everywhere in here? Like,
I'll tell you everything.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, we're gonna take a picture of that. Anything you take a picture of can end up being a... Oh no. Can end up being a picture for you later in the game. You'd leave that plushie. I wish I could get it to light up. I open this menu. Oh no, it's stuck on that last bit of subtitles. There we go. Maybe I'll go away now. Nope, it's broken. Nope, now it's fine. That's funny. I don't think it's gonna let me take a... Oh, I didn't mean to pick up the... Oh well. How do we... Oh, I could have done it. I could have taken a photo of it. Toggle menu. With the pamphlet in there too. That's funny. Absolutely funny to me. I love stuff like that. Wait, why are there toilets down here? And is there anything in those toilets? Hold on, now I gotta know. Look, guys, there's random toilets just all over here. Can you open these ones too? Nothing in that one. Oh, no, I just picked up a plunger. I don't want to take a plunger with me. I am absolutely dropping the plunger. 2 items. E is for plunger. What's my health status? Extreme solar radiation. It's not necessarily what I thought it was going to be, like biohazard from the toilets. Nothing in that toilet either. But yeah, no, it makes me giggle that they literally took the time to put stuff in the toilets for, I guess, curious people like me. Wait, there's another toilet! Can we take the plunger off the wall? Please tell me it'd make a sound. I didn't want to pick it up. Keep forgetting the buttons in this game since it's been a while since I played it. No! The world may never know if there's something in that toilet. Wait for it. Maybe I can poke it with a stick. Ugh. I tried. I wanted to know. I will never know if there was something in that toilet. It'd be the most rare item in the whole game. I got a soggy pamphlet, though. Out of my endeavors. Also, one thing you can do, too, in this game, Keller, is you can actually, like, take these things down and throw them on the floor if you ever want to look inside of them. That's with most boxes. Sometimes they're full of, like, digipicks, which are useful for picking locks and stuff. If you're really desperate for some digipicks. Other times there's nothing. Doo-dee-doo, dee-doo-doo, dee-doo-doo. I don't want the notebook!
To drag around all that gear.
She's so judgmental. I feel like this is a biohazard, seeing all this stuff floating in the air. Like mold spores. Well, it's probably too cold. We are in our spacesuits, so it's probably too cold to exist. Mold. Maybe there's like some weird space virus that would murder you. Ooh. I don't know. Is there space viruses in this game that can like murder you? You can get lung damage, but I want to know if there's like things. You'll take that notebook, and I actually do want the notebook later in the game. When I finally decide to settle down, I'd want that, but I know where it is, so I could always come back.
Not much left of this
I really want it now.
Laboratory. Ironically, the surrounding rock
Beryllium
appears to have sealed the fate of this part of the facility.
Amino acids! Whatever this is! Isotopic coolant! Random big rock. You know, it'd be cool if we could break this rock. That'd be really cool. I like exploring. I'm such a derp. I enjoy it a little too much. Okay, so this is the other thing that you need to know about Keller. These are digipicks. This is the only item that doesn't have a description on it telling you that it's useful. This is what you use to lockpick. Wait, I just adopted a space mom? I did adopt a space mom. Yeah, so that's the only one without like any description whatsoever that is completely useful, but I don't know why they didn't put a description on it. How do I get in that room? Up here? Is it over this rock? This figure it out yourself one, or is this a it tells me how to do it one? Seems like a figure it out yourself one. Oh, here we go. She has sassy British nanny energy. Oh my god, I love your description, cutie. That makes me giggle. Maybe that'll be the title of the YouTube video this time. They are so handy. Ken, did you say you've played this, or did you say you were gonna play it later? Power required. Where do I stick the power thing? Because I brought plenty of power things with me. Probably in that other room. Here. There's that big rock. Dis-moi. Creepy exit sign. No, you haven't played yet. Okay. It really does give me it's the closest thing I feel like is Stargate. Like you can go to planets and like make connections or not, but at least you don't have like a giant thing with a snake in its head chasing after you and trying to murder you constantly. Interesting. The rock. Non-looted thing. Cage. Down there. And over there. Interesting. I probably should stop picking up those power batteries because I feel like we don't need this many to power something, but you never know. Those batteries, like, I know I need to put one in here. Nope, power required. I feel like they always give us too many batteries for what we need to do. Another pamphlet, that's cool. You know what kind of tea I want today? I really want... Oh my god, is that a little drawing? It is! Please tell me, like, you guys don't understand how much I want this to be, like, one of the devs' kids drew this, and they put it in the game for their kid. You know what I mean? Like, I want that to be what this is. I want this to be some drawing that somebody brought to work one day and had it hanging on their wall in the studio, and, like, I want that so bad. Oh, I don't even know that, that phrase itself. I feel like Ken the writer would probably know.
If you're overloaded, we should stop
Ken has a
and
vast
prioritize what we're carrying.
Vast vocabulary. Yes, see, sweetie, I put it in the game. Yeah, I would love that. Another snow globe. Is this a different one? We have this one already. There's another desk phone. We have that one. There's a digipick. It's so weird when you, get wrecked. It's weird when you power up facilities, the sounds they make. Taking care of a succulent dish today. There's no succulents on the moon thus far. Thus far. This is where we came from. Like, nope, this is not where we came from, because I would have looted this. Did you see the 3.5 millimeter drive? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, why does this feel like it's gonna be really creepy? Oh, it is. Oh no. I had a feeling all of a sudden that it was gonna be scary. Bugger off, dude. I was just thinking I needed this mission to have a little bit more action to it, and then as soon as I saw this room, it just felt like that looks like an evil mini-boss. They're gonna boot up and make me, like, fight. Wait, did I hear that? The sound of bullets?
Don't leave any of that behind.
He gives me such conflicting messages. Don't leave any of it behind. Why do you take so much stuff with you? There are so many turrets in here.
It appears we found one of Vasco's long-lost relatives. To find out.
That's cool. His long-lost relatives! Vasco, I'll bring you back a picture of your uncle from long ago. You've taken the max amount of photos you can take. Please delete them. Aww. Advanced exterminator against aliens. That's pretty decent of a gun. You guys, wait. Okay, so tell me what Lethal Company is. I just heard that it's a game. Did it come out recently? I don't know anything about it. Tell me more. I saw some pictures of like people making fan art of it, but I actually don't know the game yet at all. There's a computer there. We'll want to get to that. The digipick. But what is the premise of Lethal Company? I've seen a lot of fan art pop up in my feed for it, so it must be popular right now. What is that? It looks like, oh, it's a giant, like, light. That's cool. Here's that computer. Emergency turret control. LOL! That's funny. Love how I always find the turret controls after they've shot at me. Very useful. Any more that I can shut down, or are they all offline? No signal. Oh wait, is this the one that plays different music every time? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I like that one. We'll leave on that. Boo doo doo doo.
I think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
Power switch. Activate. What did I activate the power switch for? I don't feel like I had to come in here, so... In early access right now, you could say it's a space scavenger simulator where the company exploits planets and people with no moral compass for profit. Okay. Thank you for the... Look! Cutie! Is that the TLDR I was supposed to give you on Starfield? I definitely didn't give you a TLDR. I gave you a full synopsis of everything in the systems and the game and the loot and blah blah blah. Oh shoot, I didn't need to open this door. Oh well. Guess we'll do it. Which one of those people am I? The person that gives too long explanations or something else I said? Oop, it's gotta go here. Means this one's gotta go here. Let's get my 10 XP for it, even though I really didn't need to open that door for any reason. Oh! Cutie! That's too sweet to say in that way. Yours is a full-on lecture which illustrates the appeal of the game beautifully. I just like to cover all my bases. Like, the thing is with Starfield, is you can play it however you want. So the way I play it is not the way Kenji plays it. Soul Sealer, so good to see you. How are you? Kenji does not spend time looting like I do. Like, he would not have come up here. He just follows the mission and enjoys it and goes and murders people, and that's what he does. And I'm a person that's like, oh, I think it's really cool that there might be a corner up here with loot and like a small shelf, and there was loot in a small shelf in this tiny crack in the wall, and I have to go in there because I really wanted to see it. Oh no, you did wonderful. There is beauty in being able to make a concise statement about things as well. Yeah, I just get distracted and I can't stay concise because then I start monologuing easily. There is beauty in all ways, and there is a time and a place for always. I thought that was a roll of something for a second. Circuit boards, old circuit boards, breadboards, lovely. Does this have anything in it? Nope. Kenji Beeline. Well, yeah. So I mean, but he was efficient, but he also, like I said, didn't play the main quest line for a long time. Like, he just went from planet to planet, going in buildings and murdering people and sometimes picking up side quests and doing side quests. But he would just like do the whole side quest. He wouldn't do this where he's sitting there looking at everything. I've always been the spastic butterfly kind of game player where I like to look at everything everything that's been put in the environment because I find it fascinating that they took the time to code it all in and lay it all out, and I just have a great appreciation for world design. So still, I'm doing pretty good. I was pretty exhausted this morning, like absolutely exhausted, so I went back to bed when I woke up because I just couldn't. That's the research computer. I feel like there's gonna be an audio line that plays, but that's because my niece wanted to play Lego Fortnite for the first time, and it was completely, absolutely the most adorable thing ever. And if you want to hear a long story about it, at the beginning of the VOD, I tell the story about it. It's long story, but it's adorable and cute. Check all the badges before allowing access. Yes, this is even the generals. I don't care how angry they get. These are direct orders from the secretary. Absolutely no phones or recording devices. All written material, clipboards, notebooks are to be checked on exit from the labs. Confiscate anything with confidential material on it. Error, archives damage, running system recovery. April 4th at 21:48.
We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space, somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner, someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us, it's all going to be possible.
Did it say folds? Yeah, it says gravitational folds. Folding space on itself. In the episode of Stargate SG-1 where we meet the Tolan, they try to... They're up on the top of Cheyenne Mountain in Colorado Springs, hanging out with it. How much is this game? I don't know, Dr. Cutie. I'm assuming probably like standard video game price, like $60. Kenji has Game Pass on Xbox, which is how I'm playing it for free because he game shares to me. So I actually don't know the price of this game. He has Game Pass to play a multiple of games with other people. With the No Square. Wait, Toland? Oh, oh my goodness. I forgot about that too. But yeah, the Tolan, not land, Tolan people. And they tried to explain space folding to Sam Carter, the one of the Air Force ladies that were there, and he like grabs us, or maybe he's like explaining it to Carter and Daniel, and he like picks up a cord off the ground, a vine off the ground, and like grabs it. He goes, "You like to travel like this," and he holds it out like flat. "We like to travel like this," and he bends it on itself. She's like, "Folding space?" He's like, "No." And he doesn't say anything else because he can't tell them anything that's beyond Earth's technology because he doesn't want them to, like, you know, you've got to discover it for yourself. You'll be ready for space when you can. So this is like the moment that we as humans discovered it in this game, which is kind of cool.
I watched the GravJet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
It looks like it's $74.99 on sale right now for Premium Edition, which I think will include the later DLCs, Dr. Cutie. And for the Standard Edition, I can't see the price right now because I'm logged in. If I put this in a different browser tab, I should be able to see it. Maybe the $74.99 is because Kenji has the base edition. They look real fast. The Standard Edition should be doesn't tell me on the internet. Something below 70. Like how they wiped his memory and chat. Oh no. Batteries, what's up? Silver Woman could take years or decades. I got distracted. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edge of the frontier without knowing about grizzly bears or mountains. Should be about 70. That sounds like standard video game pricing. Be my bet. I don't need any more desk phones. I've stolen so many desk phones. Not that anyone would use them any day. I'm gonna sell them as antiques. I'm gonna be rich. Squats! We can do squats. Got you, Keller. Alright. Some quick squats. Here we go. Your Lego Fortnite is breaking records. It's really cute. Soul, have you seen me play it? I don't remember if you have. I've gotta upload another 2 episodes in the next couple days, but that's my first time playing it, is on that video there. Here we do squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you played it? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squats. Okay. Thank you for keeping me active, Keller, whilst playing games. Oh, both of these opened, and then.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously.
Aside from oh, did you play? Did Vic play Lego Fortnite?
Access the deeper sections of this storage area. I'm certain we'll find it.
Furious Earth hunting rifle. Is this advanced? Yeah, it is. I like my other sniper better. One with no sway. Ooh, there's a thing on the wall to open up too. Oh! Oh! Well, apparently I broke the station. Let me do this safe real fast. The other day for 15 minutes, did she not make it very far? It has a bit of a learning curve. It really does, Soul Stealer. But if you figure it out at the beginning, it's actually pretty cute and pretty fun. I played it with Macaroni Corn on his birthday as well. That was also fun. Macaroni Corn said, I also froze because I was sitting next to the fire and died because he froze. That means you were in a frost biome, which was also my mistake when I first started. That whole episode, literally it's called, if you look at it, it's called The Cold is what I called that episode. Because I accidentally I accidentally settled by a frost biome myself because it was pretty and I wanted to go buy it. But if you settle in a biome that's more friendly to start, so like not a desert and not the frozen. It's the same thing as any survival game. If you settle anywhere that's not freezing. Oh look, there it is, the artifact in there. He's so cute. He's so cute. He told me, he's like, I didn't like survival before, but now I like it that I'm playing with someone. It was adorable. But you know, the game's super cute, Soul. That first video, if you are interested in playing it, I'm already level like 47 on my battle pass just from playing Lego Fortnite. And it's like a completely chill way to work on battle pass levels without having to go sweat it out sometimes if you're not feeling like PvP. At the exact moment, or you want to just do something creative. What's up, Killer Taz? Floating. Because I enjoy 0G environments. I think they're super cool. There we go. There's. Oh, I thought that was a recording, a data recording. Yeah, that first little video that I pinged, Soul. That one has my first day in Lego Fortnite. And basically figuring out the survival systems and stuff. We're supposed to go up there. Is there a way in for over there, or do I need to go through that door that was down there? I need to go through the door, okay. NASA! How well do you know the Starborn quest line? This is my first playthrough. So I only know what is up to visiting NASA, which is right now. but I've very much enjoyed it thus far. Oh god. Woo, cage. Oh, expert lock. I haven't come across anything better than I already have thus far. So basically you're at where I'm at. Okay, so what are you thinking so far? Are you enjoying it, Killer? I originally was hoarding everything and was looking forward to like making like a big old base and stuff, and then I found out how New Game Plus works. And I was like, screw that. I'm just gonna New Game Plus it. Oh, so what I didn't tell you guys, what I didn't tell you guys, some of you guys that are here, you know, in this playthrough I'm being very much myself, very much how I would be in space and stuff like that. However, there are all of these things you can do in here, like theft, and being alone, isolation, and intimidation, and deception, and instigation, where you combat, you can convince others to fight for you. And so, like, there's all these evil skills. There's, like, six what I call, like, kind of evil skills. Oh, and manipulation. And I'm thinking when I New Game Plus it, we'll have the Dark Saga of MsE being, like, an absolute space pirate, and, you know, being evil. Evil MsE playthrough. It's gonna hurt my soul because I am no good. I'm no good at making all the cruel decisions. But I'm really thinking it would be kind of fun to knock out all those skills in one playthrough. I'd like to finish this whole board of skills and have them all. That'd be kind of cool. So I'm thinking playthrough 2, I'll just be a cruel and horrible and unusually bad human being. Another lock to pick. Okay. Oh, all them in I used the wrong button. Whoops. I get too corrupted. This kind of thing is way too easy. I like the 0G missions in this game. They make me happy. This looks right. I'm just gonna go for it. It was right. I do also enjoy the lock picking a lot. So is it also your first playthrough, Killer? I think, yeah, you just kind of said I'm at the same part as you. The NASA maintenance key. I want your maintenance key. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been fun so far. Have you found yourself doing a lot of side missions or like none? Oh my god, I'm stuck. Ah! Right. Time to fly. It's weird that I'm still thinking about using the stairs when I can just float up. Nope, 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 nope. Up, 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 up. Thank you. Oh, NASA maintenance key. That's literally what I just picked up. Nice. You're only level 20 or something. Okay, so I do a lot of, what level am I? I'm level 47. I get sidetracked a lot. That's kind of the understatement of a century. And therefore, I end up leveling a lot. I feel like there's gonna be something secret in one of these rooms. Can we go down this, or can we just go up this? Nope, we've already been over here. Okay. Oh, whoops, I went all the way back. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, I was like, why is there no gravity just in this one part? And it's because of the artifact. Oh, look, there's an adaptive frame. Come back here, friend.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
We'll find some more, Sarah. Doing other missions first. Interesting. Interesting indeed. NASA research computer. Prototype drive. Please be careful whenever running power through the prototype. Secure all loose objects and have researchers empty pockets, remove jewelry, watches, etc. Reminder that the core of this drive contains a specimen that's irreplaceable, and all data is under strictest clearance. Exercise caution and research with all research materials and ensure the information does not leave this lab.
I actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Log number dos. This one doesn't have voice. As requested, the astrophysics research team has done a full analysis of your data you provided us, and the measurements of the Earth's magnetosphere shows clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon. These gravitational waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by Earth's inner core, and maybe if... Is this what happened to Earth? These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by Earth's inner core, and maybe affecting the core itself, giving proximity to the source. The data indicates the change rate is increasing exponentially. Hi, Accelerator! As our magnetosphere falters, its ability to protect us from the sun's solar wind falters. Beyond the devastating effects of the solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire. The sputtering, or stripping away of our atmosphere. This has happened to us before, to Mars, a planet studied since the earliest days of space to see Earth's future, or possible future. We are afraid this future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. Some may view this data as normal. There have been historic fluctuations and polarity changes to Earth's cores, but others, or the order of this magnitude, is greater. We see the echoes of previous generations' debates over global warming, and now we want the science here to be clear. Like waves of the ocean, these gravity waves rise and eventually crash into the shore. The Earth, or will eventually crash into the Earth, with devastating consequences. Bum, bum,
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
Interesting. That's really cool. I didn't know that this was a mission where you figured out what happened to Earth. An act of God. An act of God, more of like an, well, I mean, God gave us free will or something, so we decided to screw up our planet. That's what that sounds like.
And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12
you did it.
days of lost time. I met
12 days.
He told
That's
me
cool.
everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the
Figured he saw this.
moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
That's so cool. I was...
The grav drives destroyed Earth. And at the core of the first drive, an artifact.
That's all you're gonna say about it? Does she have more to say about it? Okay, she doesn't. That's so cool. This is the mission. This is it. This is the one where you figure it out. The lunchbox. Okay. Really concerning and disturbing. I mean, that's like the core of all sci-fi, Dr. Cutie. Core of sci-fi is finding out that we were corrupt and we were the ones that screwed things up. Oh my god. Never apologize for being a powerful woman. Come with me, Cup. I won't apologize. Go out this door in a second. Oh no, I didn't mean to unlock it like that. Okay, whatever. Those are both inside, so these are both outside. Better apologize? I'm not gonna apologize, Accelerator. You're beautiful, it's true. Guess we're going through this room now. Oh, what is this? Space. No, why is everything space adept? Why? Horror of sci-fi is that anyone could be. Oh wait, the horror of sci-fi is always that it could just been any one of us all along. No monster, no exceptional genius, just the average Joe doing wrong shit at the wrong point. Is that a cutie originalism, or is that a quote from something? Because that is very true and very that is the summation of most sci-fi, to be honest. It's just basic people messing up basic things. A little bit of jealousy, a little bit of greed. A little bit of jealousy and a little bit of greed can ruin literally everything of the entire world. That's how you see it, yeah. I mean, is it not the job of storytelling to get us to think about these kinds of things? This is my first XM 2311 that isn't space adept, which is kind of cool. piece of candy floating in space.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of this junk.
Oh, look what I found, friends! I looked up! Funny accelerator, I appreciate you. Aw, it really wasn't that exciting. I was all excited, and then it was really not that exciting of a find. I guess that's the alternative way to get through here when you do this mission. Ooh, piece of candy. Hold on. I need to get my green Jolly Rancher out of the sky. There we go. Oh, that's again, another beautiful, concise moment of summarizing, and I appreciate that. NASA maintenance key. I already have one of those. Whoa! Low key. I see no bullet holes or anything. That's a lot of blood. It's like he just spontaneously exploded. We already read that.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive project.
We listened to this one, right?
Seems like ancient history now.
Wait, this is the one that we did?
Dr. Victor Isa.
Yes, this is the one we listened to. I just missed the button last time. The greatest stories are those where you can sympathize with the villain. Just enough to be appalled by their action and heartbroken as they... Yes.
Of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now.
I did not mean to do the voice line things again, but that's okay.
Confession. Whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star.
I shouldn't have jump scared from opening the glass compartment, but I figured I'd have to hold a button to open it, and it made me jump!
Shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future?
Constellation. We've arrived on the surface of Earth.
Oh no.
We need to discuss what you've found.
Oh no, I hate that it cuts off the voice line when you go to save. I mean, it makes sense, but...
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Uh-oh. Leave NASA. Oh. Did I hear somebody shoot? Scared. I'm scared. Yay, the party's begun! Aw. I feel like I need to go up. Okay, this way. Party rock is in the house tonight. Gonna party with some Starborn tonight. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Frost Wolf. Did I accidentally run past him? Starborn are some meanies. I have an episode that says that's called Straight Partying Until the Starborn Show up. He's got a shield, bud. That's kind of cool. It seems to do better damage to you. At least at this rate it does. It's just really slow to reload. Alright, that guy's dead. If I could have thrown him up into space, that probably would have been better. Make sure this other gun's still loaded. And let's actually go to this one. Diplomacy failed. I'll use bullets then. We're all gonna die down here. Sarah, what did Sarah do? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy staring at the people trying to murder me. Alright. flute.
Bothering to carry all that.
Because I do what I want, Sarah! You know this. Is there anything cool up here? I know we're supposed to be running, but... See anything neat? There's more phones. She was just standing there like a lemon? Okay. Power circuit. Neat. Normally would take the lamp planter with me. Alright. Power required. Follow the orange and yellow. Wow. Look at all this junk everywhere. I already have a power thing. I have so many of them. I picked up so many power cells. Like this. I want this. This thing has a plant in it, but we can't pick it up. There's so many of them too. Look at them. Aren't they cute? Little plant things. What does it say on the containers? Chlorophyll. Oh, it's chlorophyll. Plants. Plants like electrolytes. They need them. Do not pair whatsoever having med packs or anything. My husband had the same problem. He ran straight through the entire campaign. And didn't do much exploring. Or, well, not... So he, first of all... Well, no, that's a lie. Okay, so he did a lot of exploring. But he just ran out of med packs and stuff because he didn't prioritize picking up med packs all the time. And, ended up running out of med packs all the time because he did like the Red Mile and a bunch of stuff like that as side missions. Just missions that had a lot of ads and were way above his level. And he didn't have the didn't have guns for them, or didn't have the guns or health packs for them, and then everything hurt all the time. He still got through it. He still had fun with it, but everything was painful. The ultimate dilemma for MsE would do. The mission had a timing countdown. Escape the moon base or allude to the escape would be the ultimate question. I usually choose both. Why not both? Okay, I did take the key. That's the key that I used. Which way am I going? This way. When there's a countdown, I usually just pull out the thing and run. Who did you pick? Ooh, a super cold magnet. To itch my face, and I'm terrified of progressing when my face itches, because I always feel like something's gonna pop out in front of me and try to murder me. Yeah, there's no problem with doing it like that too. My husband said he did have regrets for playing it that way because he's like, man, everything was so much harder. But at the same time, yeah, then he new game plussed it and got his new armor and everything else. Hello? Thing in the trash can? Oh, trash can open. Trash can didn't open, I'm disappointed. Is this some area that we previously didn't get to go, or is this an area that we've been? Supposed to be escaping the Starborn. Distracted. Really want there to be something awesome. So we had to cut the door to come in here. Oh. Hello. His friend's over here. He's got one of them guns that really hurt. Where is he? Tried to socialize him. Dude, that is doing absolutely nothing to him. That guy hurts. That guy hurts a lot. Alright, it's finished loading. I hurt more, though. That's the good news. What is this? I want to go in there. That looks cool. What are these? I want to know. Alright, somebody's, like, taking pop shots at me. Can we socialize? We can. Oh, look, he's so cute and harmless. Ah, level 48, nice. I want to know where that door was that we were supposed to go through rather than cutting the door down. I want to know what would happen if we went through that one instead. I wonder why some damage types seem to be more effective against some people and less effective against other people. Oh, this is where we... Okay. Went to the end before it was the end, seems like. I also farmed up, Taz, are you still rocking your Mantis gear? I also farmed up, by going and, like, side questing a bunch. I've got myself, oh, I didn't mean to equip that. Did I equip something else? No, I still have it. Almost killed myself. I took off my spacesuit for a second. Do I have any health left? I almost killed myself. Whoops. But I went and got, found this one to replace my Mantis suit. My Mantis had weapons holster. And then I still have this Mantis backpack because this one has my assisted carry, and then I found a helmet that had resource hauler because that's what my Mantis suit had on it. I feel like I'm gonna break my ankles hopping down this. We already been here? Wait, where was the exit? This way. Oh, the elevator, okay. I lost a different person, obviously. Great. At least have a quick save. Talk to the emissary. Is that down here? Oh, no. Out here. Yo, this is dope. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And it's daytime. Yo, this looks so cool during daytime. Can I get far enough away that, like, it's totally awesome? I'm, a little over encumbered, you think? Oh, dude, this is cool. I like your guys' ships and stuff. This is so cool. This is dope. I like seeing both their ships out here. Like, coolest darn thing to me. I can't. Oh. That. Look at Sarah looking all normal and me looking all dorky. That's funny. I have 3 of them, Taz. Okay, so Taz, it's like episode 15 and a half or something on there. You can see how I stole one. You'll see it. It'll have a title and it'll have a picture of the ship on the front. I am losing a lot of oxygen. I still have my spacesuit on, right? Yeah, I do. I just also have a lot of stuff, unfortunately. I don't know what's going to happen when we go up to there and if we're going to get murdered, so I want to look at them because I think they look so cool. Is that, the only thing you have to have done is, have gotten to a point where you've met the Starborn, if that makes sense. Right bumper. I think these dudes are so cool. I love their spacesuits. It'd be kind of cool to take a picture of them with NASA in the background, but that's okay. We don't have to.
Do you understand now
Hello.
why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have
Oh, he's always like, easy,
when you can
GG.
have all the settled systems.
Sacrifice to Earth wasn't worth having gravitides. We lost our home. I agree with humanity's destiny was in the stars anyways, or I don't quite understand what I found. Can you explain? I don't agree with either of these. Explain what you mean.
Every grav drive in the settled systems was built on technology that came from an artifact that was discovered on Mars. But these early drives shook the gravity field surrounding Earth. Eventually, the atmosphere started to slowly sputter away into space. That is why Earth is uninhabitable.
Oh no! The artifact gave scientists greater understanding. Okay, just pause for no reason.
But not the wisdom to see where that would lead.
The settled systems wouldn't exist without the artifacts, in other words. We owe what happened here in NASA a great debt.
I don't know. I feel like humanity could have come to Grav Drive on their own some way.
Though I'm normally a devotee of science, I have to admit that in this case, it failed us terribly. And the cost was immeasurable.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The
like her
power
armor.
of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you are watching out for is yourself.
Artifact needs to be the right hands, the hunter's right. The only real rule is who gets the artifacts first. You're both wrong. It's time for something. I like that they're both. I want them to both be wrong.
You're right. If this has been happening time and time again, perhaps they've arrived at a total deadlock.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
Ooh, dang!
For once, he is right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
I'm sorry with the NRC. All alliances with the hunters seem like when you start tired of both of you. I want to get to unity on my own. I like who this is. But I also...
Bravo.
I'm gonna do it on my own.
I was hoping you'd make that choice. And whatever it takes to make it through this, I swear I'll remain by your side.
You're probably gonna die.
Look at that.
I feel like.
The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice.
Did we just become best friends?
When you are ready, the hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That is where we will settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait till you get there. Everyone deserves a shot at the final artifact.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Oh. Go! That's so cool. That's so cool to see them both taking off at once. Go! 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 That's so cool. That's so cool. I love that. We don't know, killer. Depends on how you feel about it. Everyone has different morality in video games. Bad and good are subjective to the person deciding the goodness and the badness of them. They both think they are good people. Both the emissary and the hunter think they are good people. That they're doing the right thing. Yeah, how are you? It's good to see you. Everything is subjective, honestly. Good and bad are you know, they based upon the final outcome that you want. I already do all the resources. Oh, I got 4 out of 5. I still need a resource from this planet. They both try to kill me. Yes, that's true. But I could have chose to be friends with one of them technically. I just decided not to this time. Twitch Automod was calling you a bully for calling somebody a robot. It says Accelerator is a bully, is what it says. Doing the walk of shame. Actually, let's just do the run of shame. I know, right? Screw it. I don't lose much health anymore anyways, because I have all those perks on my walking of shame. It's been forever since I've been this over encumbered. Look, Drew, that's kind of how I would have felt, okay? I just happened to lose a different person.
Captain, greetings.
Suppose I have time for a chat.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
Oh, they all have so much fun playing in the ball pit. Look, even the kids are in here. What does this have on it? Auto medic, Beast Hunter, Incinerator. Yeah, it's not as good as mine. Alright, weapons. Sort by type. We have a Mag Sniper, don't need the hunting rifles, don't need the shotgun. Don't really feel like I'm probably going to use this. This is just a normal one, this explosive. Not going to use that. Didn't mean to pick that up. Definitely keeping that. Don't need this. Don't need that. I should try that, but probably not going to. I do keep that on me. The XM, this is the one that was Berserker. This is extended mag. How many XM 2311s did I end up getting? Oh my goodness. Alright, and then I did pick up the Mercury suits, were actually really cool to look at. This is like the original spacesuit. I love it. Then we have some grenades. Then going past the thing that I'm trying to sort by. Just the Pilgrim raids. We haven't picked up any books in a long time, but we have picked up a lot of resources. Ooh, I have a new idea for a ship. One where I do the same thing as I did, but on one side of the ship, I drop resources, and on the other hull that I make, I drop everything else. It would be fun. I think I like that idea. Sort by weight. Desk phone, I'm gonna bring one of those upstairs. Emergency power cells. CD player, something else, some snow globes. Toy rocket, I'm gonna bring one of those. I don't need that upstairs. Coffee mug. I need my NASA coffee mug. I didn't mean to pick up the pamphlet holder. Alright. Stealing that idea? Yeah, because at one time I actually did need resources, and so I went through here. Oh wait, have you seen that? Accelerator, were you here for that? That's this. Have you seen that video? I went through and I found all the stuff, but I could literally just do the same thing with my ball pit and have one side be things that are like cash and one side be things that are resources. Alright, that was fun. I enjoyed playing in that. That will probably be in my final build. Although, honestly, in my final build, I'll probably just have, to be 100% honest, in my final ship, I'll probably have a star, or an outpost and all that other stuff. Everything else. So, I mean, I don't think it'll matter too much. Coffee mug and a bell. Need a telephone for my ship. Here we go. No, you got stuck. Why is it stuck? Well, it's there now. That's its home. It lives there. Playing the funny Avatar game? How is it? We need a bell. Alright, you guys can ring for service. Here you go. Please ring the bell before disturbing me, and here's my coffee mug. It's a little dirty. Inspired by NASA. I actually set this here. Here we go. Got a NASA coffee mug. Got it. Alright, saving. What is our next mission? Activities. A memorial service. I should keep an eye on what's going to happen if I want to attend. I have 2 more days to wait for that. I must go to the buried temple where I'll kind of confront the comer for final artifact. Am I really on the final artifact? How much of the way through the game am I? Here we go. Oh no, my coffee mug. $95%? Am I really almost done, batteries? It's the final artifact, the final mission? Okay, cool. Well, maybe we'll go do a couple side quests real quick. I feel like just the other days you guys were telling me I was at 50%.
Bumping retros.
Alright, well, I want a grand total of 6 skill points before I move on. So it looks like we're gonna go do some activities. We are going to go be deputy as a 3-star ranger.
Target achieved. Stabilizing. Done.
Please tell me I picked the right thing. So I have to put my coffee cup, like, right there. I would like 6 skill points before I ever move on. That is my goal, to have 6. And I don't want to give up my flying stuff holder yet. I love it.
Wow, look at that.
Nope, I haven't done the 3-star quest line. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong one. They're so far away.
Yes! Their shields are down.
Is that what I was supposed to do? I don't really know. Apparently that's what I was supposed to do, is kill some people. That last ship I blew up. Really cool quest line. Nice. Whoop. That's where I was supposed to go? Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I love when the ship flies. It makes me so happy. Thank you guys, Batteries and Drew, for saying that I was at like 95%. Oh. Do I have any, like... I hope I didn't kill anybody that wasn't supposed to.
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
I don't have any contraband, but I don't think I've done anything naughty either.
Alright, we're done. Welcome.
Hope Town. Have I... Well, apparently I've been to Hope Town. I don't remember. Yeah, I want like 6 skill points, and I don't know if I'm ready yet to embrace my evil side. Are you guys ready for me to embrace my evil side? I don't know if I'm ready to be done. For the first time.
While we're here, we should swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
Okay.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Okay, what is my weight right now? 140, that's a little bit heavier than it used to be. Why the laser ship go? Wait, what? It seems like the planets are oh my goodness. Are you serious? Accelerator, do you play on PC, Accelerator? I don't believe you have an evil side! But somehow I'm gonna have to do theft and everything else. Alright, what do you want to talk to me about, Freestar Ranger person that I've ignored forever?
Didn't give you too much
trouble, made it! Oh, they gave me so much trouble that I've been gone for months. No trouble at all. They put up a good fight in the end. I'm lucky to be alive. First thing first, how are you feeling? Oh, you can be nice.
Breathe without too much pain. That's good enough.
Oh, she's the one I saved in the spaceship. I remember this now.
Good.
No trouble at all.
I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got.
You softened him up and left them. I left them there for 3 months.
Came in from Aquila. The marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Let's go meet him.
Upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Lock, talk, chew bubble, and let's go. Can you run there? I hate the following speed of some of these things.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, a spared no
I'm guessing the marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man.
Keep an eye
Everything
on
you
your
see around you,
valuables.
he built.
If you can't protect
Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
I kind of want to go back if I'm going to do an evil playthrough and pick the hunter. Maybe? I'll pick him at the end of my playthrough. I don't know.
Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Above everyone? Oh my goodness. How'd they get their cardio in? Because they sit at the desk too much, huh? You're so toxic, Accelerator. I tease.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We
the welfare,
he
says.
People here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now.
Mr. Hope, are you pretty dope?
Star Rangers. At last.
A Freestar Rangers.
Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Talk to Ron Hope. You tried being evil for your New Game Plus and it only lasted 1 mission. I don't know if I can do it, batteries! I want to try. I want to do all the other things like theft and stuff, but man, I don't know if I can be comfortable. I don't know if I can be comfortable doing it. I don't know, man. I'm hitting Y on you. You're the one lecturing about time is money.
Outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Found your stolen ship. I'll do everything and make no grows. I already found it. I don't remember finding it.
Good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I'm aware of your position. I don't give a damn about your position. I'm aware of your position.
I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
I thought he was saying lead when I was reading it. And I was like, yeah, I've got guns! The ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire the farm. Of course I do. A group of mercenaries hired a thief to steal your ship. Yeah, sure. This one.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Your voice is
Sadly,
very bassy for being Ron.
Mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
We're done here. Did anyone report that? Why didn't anyone report the theft?
If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
The theft inside. Doesn't anyone know about it? You see the wait, did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Is there anything unique about the stolen ship?
It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Oh, dang it! Alright.
What?
So the thief had inside help?
Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. Very well.
Right, I think we're done.
I
Very well.
need you to understand something.
Oh,
Deputy.
what am I supposed to understand?
Is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables.
I feel like anyone who says that is like,
it's a
I
responsibility
am virtuous,
that I
therefore don't prosecute me, but I'm the reason this happened.
If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden of responsibility for your workers is an inconvenience, Mr. Hope. But the deputy has responsibilities as well.
Despite what you think, I have great respect for the badge and the difficult choices that come with it. But my primary concern is for the welfare of my people.
I make no promises.
Is protect the people of the Free Star Collective.
My first duty is prosecute
costs
the people
my
that are
workers
meanie
their
butts.
livelihoods. Then you've utterly failed in that duty. I hope you understand that, Deputy.
I hope you're not corrupt, mister.
There's been a development.
Not now, cause
Ba-ba-dum.
of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work.
Well, there's so much that I have to do at Neon.
What we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
I'm here. May as well talk. Oh, she's busy though. Busy, busy, busy. Alright, we're outside the office. Tell me what you want to tell me. Busy.
That wasn't as helpful as it could
Here we go.
have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
It's enough to go on. Somebody learn more. We'll go. It's enough to go on.
So, guess you're
That's
headed
all we
for
got.
Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to
got
help
it.
you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Thanks for the meeting. Keep your eyes and ears open. We're sure we got the whole story
the
here.
question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Oh my goodness, money! Wait, is that all I needed to do to finish that one? Cool. Oh, I missed my parkour. Can we just, I think we're close enough. Can we go to the next activity? Yeah, we can. Let's do the speed run version, yeah?
Let's stay away from Ebside. The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
That is... I don't know why, but to me it's so unsettling to instant teleport to a planet and just be like on it all of a sudden after a loading screen rather than take your ship. I still do it sometimes, but it's still weird to me. Hello!
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh,
hi.
You're the rookie, aren't you?
Wait! Fool! Fool! This is what you wanted! Somebody just be like, hey, I don't care who you are, get out of my face! I met one person. That's what you wanted. I met one person that does that. You must be Ranger Price.
One and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
I'm sure the people in the end want to uphold the law. We'll see about that. Hopefully I can count on your help. So you think I should just give up? Hopefully we can count on your help.
If you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
Never does. Well, and just our absolutes. How could you turn a blind eye? So who runs the place?
Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city.
Yeah,
he doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want.
That's the problem with the universe, I feel like.
Good.
I won't cause trouble.
I can't believe this.
I'll make justice.
You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks.
I was lying to him, Sarah.
Duty and honor.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city.
Look at his little
and
dancing,
keeps an
I
eye
like
on
it.
ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cause credits, nothing in Neon is free.
This guy, fool, when you came up to him, I know you're back now. A beep. When he came up to him, he's like, "Who are you? Get out of my face!" When he first came up to him. And you were saying that's what you wanted, and I met a guy that does that. Rocco guy, hello. Talk to me, Billy Clayton, or take me to Billy Clayton. You sure this information struck you a lot on unwanted visitors? Any advice for Street Sergeant Ranger? Aren't you worried the badge makes you a target here? What's your choice? Okay.
Come on.
Take me to the dude. Yeah, this guy initially, like, just yelled at me when I first saw him. He's not a random NPC. You want me to talk to some random NPCs? See what happens? I'll do it. Hi.
Pardon me. Can't talk right now, sorry.
Bank heist in Aquila City.
Oh, for luck.
I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't.
Very
Now,
steep
if
stairwell.
someone tried to hold up a bank.
Rockout guy, if you like stories about me playing Lego Fortnite with my niece, first time playing it, the beginning of this VOD is a cute story about that. Uh-oh, I think my game broke.
But you understand,
I didn't.
Don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble.
It makes me want to save when that happens.
Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
Dan's bumping. Gotta dance.
Hi there.
Hi. Oh, she actually said hi there.
Tether,
you?
watch your back around here. Word to the wise. You don't want a piece of that.
Wait, why are you quitting? I tried Lego Fortnite last night, died 3 times in 3 minutes. Accelerate, I made like a community server. If you're looking to game with people, it's Lopan, Lopan, Goddess, myself, and I think Silverback are going to be on it. Just have to give you a key. Quit? Okay, that's fine too. Rings, I want to go in there! Can we go in there? I like this thing. I want to eat food. I like food.
Got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's men.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Take it away, rookie? I'm the one that gotta do it? Hold on, let me put on my fancy clothes. I have my charm wear on now.
What do you need?
You haven't played it yet? Oh, Nighthawk! I hope that you're able to manage your time wisely while playing a sandbox game. A stolen ship pilot landed here. I need information on the pilot. I'm looking for a thief skilled enough. Quick, tell me what you know about the stolen and make it a quick scan. I'm just gonna say this one, even though I should say the middle one. A stolen lead. Here, I need information on the pilot. I got hiccups.
Stolen HopeTech ship.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day.
Oh no!
It's tough for a guy to remember one from the
Oh
other.
no.
Know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
Hey, credits. You got here and it's a great time. Cold like brr. Hello. Good to see you. People could be in danger. Don't make me persuade you the hard way. I feel bad saying that. Can I actually persuade him after I say
relax. No need to get rough here. Truth is, I'm scared
I don't want to
enough
get
as
rough.
it is.
Hey,
don't be scared. I'm actually nice.
This
Oh!
isn't the way to get what we want.
I can help you. But right
Making
now,
Sarah
my life
angry
is in
today.
danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
She was gonna be mad if I paid him either way. It's part of the job. You're refusing to cooperate because where are you going with this? Alright,
Please,
where are you going with
just
this?
hear me out, okay? I need to know I can count on you.
Usually. That's
You
part of
need
the
to hear
job.
this. It's about my
Okay,
brother.
what do I need to hear?
He died while still in
What about
debt
your
to a
brother?
syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's
that guy that
coming
lives
after me to
upstairs?
collect. He says if I don't pay up,
We've
then-
broken the hive.
Like Bird Walk Hooligan generally lots of people look forward to seeing you
You
around.
shouldn't be
Hi.
responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money.
Because I've hiccuped. Let's see, why is there an all-time hiccup set? Because I've hiccuped 2,883 times that chat has counted, which, to be honest, it's way more than that because there's a persuasion thing that I was looking for. I think Accelerator's been the one that's always been the one that's counted the most of the yerps, but I hiccup a lot really bad at gaming. I'll talk to this loan shark, make it worth the time. That's not my problem. Now tell me what you know about the Starship threat. Look, I don't want to be mean, but I want to work on my persuasion. Do I just do it anyways? I have to be the nice
Best set
person.
of wrenches.
Maybe I
Goodman's holed
can
up in
persuade
one
the
of
loan shark.
warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Alright. Where am I going? Wait! Do you got any food? Okay, this is what I wanted to do. This is something I've really wanted to do. I want to purchase a sleep
I have
crate.
the same shipping crate I mentioned previously. Cozy and minimalist. Price hasn't changed. Nice meeting you.
Does she have that Gucci one? Wait, I thought she had like one nice one and one not.
Not every. I've
Need
got
a room.
plenty of vacancies.
Wow! Really bad at gaming. Welcome to the. Oh wait, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Oh my goodness, I can totally read. That's sweet, kind of wonderful of you.
I got loads of
alright,
crates
so
for
she
rent.
can
I have
rent
some sleep
them.
crate units available for rent. All right.
I want to purchase one
the same
because I'm
shipping
curious
crate I
now that I have
mentioned
all this cash that I'll eventually have to go away.
All right.
Let me buy the
Here's your
crate.
key. Your sleep crate is unit A-003. Enjoy your new
home. Couldn't find this again. Alright, sleep crate key added. Visit your new sleep crate.
Back to work, I guess.
I always wanted to see what the, she was like, there's one Gucci sleep crate that's slightly bigger than the others. And I was curious that day and I never came back, so now I'm back. Thank you so much for the Prime sub support. Really bad at gaming. I'm also, I don't know. I'm fairly average at gaming. Yes. I don't know what that means, but... Yo. I don't know if I've looked at these.
Horrible down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
That's the stuff that the drugs are made from, honey. Stinky fish makes Aurora, right? Maybe it smells so bad, that's why people pet the fishies. You know, that's one thing I wish they had in this game, Accelerator, the ability to like wave or say hi or, you know, to, you know, move a little bit. Is this my sleep crate?
Not sure how much longer I can survive doing this lousy job.
There it is. Is this mine? Is this home sweet home? How do I close the door? How do I close the door? I can decorate it? What? Yo, I can... Whoa. I can decorate my sleep crate. Can I close the door, though? How do you close the door? I have to exit this thing. Hold the exit. Oh. Oh, this door is janky. Are you renting a box? No, I bought a box that I can take a nap in. I've got my shower and pooper in one spot with my sink. And yeah, hold on, let's check this out. Displays, miscellaneous, self-service bounty clearance. What if we need that? Oh, I didn't bring any resources with me. You get everything that you normally could do. Navigation console? What is a console desk? You have that in here? Wall cabinet? Shelf? I have a refrigerator. Yo, I would be Gucci. I can have a storage box. Wait, I actually have this on me? Storage crate. Flood lamp. Picture. Poster. Wait, picture 1? Uh-oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that one's pretty. 7. Poster 1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Build. Here we go. We have to clean up after yourself in the bathroom. That's pretty. I like that. I like that poster. It's very minimalistic. I love minimalistic stuff. Like our line design. Nothing's beyond the reach. Caffeine. We need a caffeine poster. Put it up here. Nope. Caffeine is life. Coffee is life. Right there. What else we got? That's cute. That's also cute. Pinch point. Stay clear of machine when in operation. Ah, we don't need that. Viper's Nest. I've not seen any of these because I haven't done any outpost making or anything. Warning size. Employees only. Caution. Danger. Danger. Flammable. Radioactive material. Restricted area. No. There's a quest line. It gives you a penthouse. I did find out about the penthouse one. I didn't do it because I also read about when the dude comes to the town that it resets people's penthouses, so I just never... I never did it. Giant wall-mounted Ashta. Wall monitor. Dartboard. Rug. Floor mat. Oh, I could have a mat on my floor. A street dryer? Or a caution cone. Utility cart. Hand carts of different varieties. This is so much stuff. Storage bin. Diagnostics machine. Desk monitor. Yo, hold on. Do we have enough stuff to make a monitor? Gotta have some entertainment in here. Oh. Maybe not. We'll just look really. Oh, okay, hold on. Toilet, sink, planter. We can have more plants. Oh. Yo, wait, how do you rotate? Ooh. Ah. Planters are a little big. I'm actually delighted that you can have planters in this game. Maybe we'll just do a potted plant. It's so cute and I love it! This is my friend. This is my friend plant. Alright, I have a plant. And I'll have hanging plants. Hanging little tree. Right here. More hanging plants. Oops. Right there. What else we got? This one. It's weird looking. This makes me excited to eventually do some stuff with the game in regards to making a place. Yeah, I know, right? It might fall on me. That's okay. Decorations, displays, display case. Helmet display, weapons rack. What is this? I can't read it. Weapon rack. Oh, that's cool. Weapons case. Backpack stand. Mission board. Bench. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. We made a place. We've never made a place before. Can we actually nap on our own bed or did we break it? Oh, build mode. Exit. There we go. Guys, we have one home in our first game.
Come on, sleepyhead.
How do I get out of here? Where's the door handle? There it is. Why is it up there? I don't know. Guys, look! You see? Plants! How am I ever gonna find this place again? Oh look, it actually has it. Neon... Wait, no, that's the core. I don't think I'll ever find my way back here. It's right by the seafood stand.
Yeah. I know this place stinks, but it's a living.
What I don't sell.
And the fishmonger. What do you have?
I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish. Rather be doing this if I have to eat fish.
We've woken the hive.
Sheridan, welcome to League of Generally Awesome People. Look forward to seeing you around. Alright, let's go back to what we were doing. Warehouse key. I was just curious what the little room was like. That's one thing I always wanted to know when I came here during, Walter mission. Was I supposed to go there? Am I supposed to go there? Where am I supposed to go? Oh!
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
Persuade. I need to get in here. It's important.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm. There's no reason to have a problem, is there? Well, I admire the... And you have to... I know you have to keep some people out. I admire someone who respects the rules. This is important. Life's dependent. We'll do the third one.
Thank you.
Aww! I understand that's difficult for you, but I know we can work it out.
Right.
Sure. What a horrible
you go in,
persuasion.
Talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything
yes, sir.
Stupid, and it's your funeral.
Nobody's killed me yet. Maybe a creature has, but see what happens. Wow. Syndicate.
Hey.
Gangster.
Back the hell off.
Hey, fool! I found you a person. She says, "Back the hell off."
Don't like the way you're looking at me. What? Got a problem?
See? It was like more people need to be cranky. There's a cranky lady.
Make it quick.
Maybe this guy's cranky too.
Get out of here.
Make it quick and get out of here. Cool, I found cranky people for you.
Something I
Great,
can do
mob
for
man.
you, friend.
I don't like your suit. But I'll tell you I like it. To be nice.
Tell me what brings you by.
It's already
friend?
dark outside and it's
Little
4:11
light on
p.m.
Credits, are you?
Show badge. I'm here about the debt you're trying to collect. Show badge. Your days of preying on desperate people are over. What kind of operation you running here? What kind of operation you
just
running?
A modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter. Inherited the trade from my daddy.
I thought when I pre-read it ahead of time, I thought it said you can call me Trade Daddy, and I was like, ew, gross. But it said he inherited it from the trade from his daddy. My brain totally skipped all the middle stuff and just was like, ew, he wants to call him Trade Daddy. Can't read. Hear about the debt you're trying to collect.
It's kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand.
The guy's dead. Leave him alone.
What an absolute imbecile. He's clearly mocking us.
You can't pay the debt. Let this one go. Billy doesn't owe you a thing. The debt was his brother's.
You're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms.
Morning Prime, it's good to see you.
Family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault
It's a
he
scummy
dragged
thing.
Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
I have a gun. I'm kidding. I need information for Billy, so I'm helping him out. It's none of your business. The idea of putting fear in a scumbag like you sounded kind of fun. I need information from Billy. None of your business.
Making it my business. I have a legal right to collect what's owed to me. No law is being broken here.
Persuade, pay, or attack. We'll persuade.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
The Rangers can make your life real difficult if they want. Billy's done nothing wrong. He's totally innocent here. You're wasting my time. Billy hasn't got the money. We'll start with that.
Wrong.
If you don't help me out, the Freestyle Rangers might hold a grudge. He feels like he has too much money to care about that. I understand the suit, but we can work something out.
So.
You're trying to get blood from a stone.
You got something.
Oh, that didn't work.
And something's better than nothing.
I didn't look at how many turns I had. Oh no, that's the first time I haven't looked at the turns.
Small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's
Didn't look
time
at my
I showed
turns.
you
Now I'm
how
really
we
sad.
resolve disagreements here in Neon.
Alright. Well, we got some angry people, so...
No one kills.
You
This will be easier gun to work with. We get his, clothing?
You have anything valuable? I must be hearing.
Syndicate thug suit! Yo! I can look like a thug! And get my... Ooh, this is tempting. It's kind of a nice suit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Oh, hello. You hurt. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of syndicate friends down there. Right. Shotgun shell, digipick, you can keep your older shotgun. Hello, friends! Would you like to meet my bullets?
No one kills.
I'm playing paintball with red paintballs. We take naps after we play paintball. We'll take that and that. And credits and that. Why are you emanating grossness, honey? Then you've got... Oh, we got orange juice? I'll take that. Wait, let's look at the suit. Spicy Sarah? Would have wound up failing the diplomacy. Look, Tim, I just literally forgot to pay attention to what I was doing there for a second. This also has 5% persuasion. I did not know that these were clothing options. Right now I'm in the charm wear. I kind of like the darker suit better, to be honest. We'll keep the darker suit on. Great. Well, I was gonna persuade him, Prime. I haven't. Oh no. Paintball! Paintball and naps! Play paintball and naps with me! Where's he running? Why are you running?
Excuse me.
Excuse me? That's funny. Alright, did we end up getting a bounty on our head for doing that? I really don't want to, like, be a naughty person in the solar system. How do you tell? You back out like this? You, like, pick, like, an Alpha Centauri planet? Three-Star Collective doesn't seem to care. United Colonies doesn't care. Okay, so neither of these show a bounty in the top corner, so, I mean... I didn't want to hurt them, I wanted to persuade them. I guess, maybe we're better off without the scum of the universe. Collecting debts from people. Oh, I went past where I was supposed to go. I did see somebody's companion with different clothes on than I had on, but I also felt kind of bad playing Barbie with somebody who chose to come along with me. That makes sense. Like, I felt bad being like, you're my Barbie, let me dress you up! So I didn't change their clothes. I talked to him.
She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she's been throwing money around, so...
Bajes. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Alright, did it fix itself? I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. It is kind of nasty outside. So maybe, I mean, like, literally in-game and not too. Might have stabled out. We'll do a little bit more. If it doesn't do anything If it doesn't fix itself, we'll get off. We had that happen yesterday, I think, at the same time. Why is that fan like that? Why are there fans randomly, like, here?
Everyone knows this is Neon's premier social club. So come on in. Enjoy some youthful company.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double the going rate.
What?
Naughty, naughty.
From the sky?
Look, I've bought Aurora on the street before, and I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astra Lounge. Now, this is the last time I'm gonna ask. Then I'm walking away. Do you want
I'm being
this stuff
nosy because
or
I
not?
wonder if this is a side quest.
Fine, fine. I'll transfer the credits and you can leave it in the usual place. I really need to stop hanging out in Upside.
You didn't
Why?
see anything. Catch my drift?
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Why are they trading fishies? What is that? Velocity Violet, potent alcoholic beverage infused with bioengineered luminescent plankton. That sounds horrible. Ham boys look good. Ham?
Okay.
I mean,
Just who I
oh,
don't
sorry.
wanna see. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
I'm Freestar Ranger Deputy Miss Euphonium.
Now
Yeah,
that's
something
what I
like
call
that.
real conviction. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me?
Just for little me, I'm flattered.
Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
Alright, please, I just need some information. It could save lives. Let's not make this difficult. You're in trouble, Grace. Better start taking this seriously. You've had run-ins with the law before. You're in trouble. We'll say this one.
Detention, deputy.
Rap
I'm guessing
detention.
this is
I
the
love that.
part where you tell me
Get you in a
that you've got
second accelerator.
questions and
Oh
that
wait,
you expect me to answer them.
batteries. I'll get you in a second.
Sound about right?
I know you stole the ship. Don't play games. I know you stole the ship. Jack the ship. Don't bother denying it. Don't play games. I know you stole the ship. I know you stole the ship, but people might be in danger. I need your help.
So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
Those men tried to run a farmer off her land. They're mercenaries who threatened a woman to get her farm. We provided means for mercenaries and intimidate threat an innocent person. They're mercenary. I don't know which one to say. The second one.
All I did was provide them with transportation. They didn't say anything about where they were going or why. Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I thought anyone would be hurt. I've got no love for violence.
Not asking questions is just as bad as giving
She got no love for
consent.
violence, but she
If that
loves
woman
she
had
loves
been
stealing.
killed, You'd be
That's
an
the fun.
accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No.
Aww.
I guess I didn't.
I like her. She's nice. Swade, enough smart talk. Tell me what you know. There's still time to make things right. Please help me. I want to get the persuasion points. I would say this, but I need the persuasion points.
It's not that simple.
Promise this is just between the two of us.
It might be okay.
I understand this is difficult to you,
see
but we can
that.
make it work out. I know you'd like to help me if you
I'm glad
could.
you understand the position I'm
Woo.
in here.
Be my word. No deal until I get some answer. If I find out you lied, I will hunt you down.
I guess
give
if
you
I
my
can't
word. That's
trust
horrible.
a Freestar Ranger,
There too.
then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
I would say go on, but she says she hasn't heard from her since. Did she say where she's being treated? Did she say why the First needed a Hope Tech ship? Why'd you agree? Did she say why she needed it?
Offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
Did she say where she's being treated?
Serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know. Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
She's so sweet. So go on.
After that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the first, and he offered half up front. Never met him.
She was like, yeah, money, I need that.
It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
All I need, I think we're done. Anyone in the first give you a way to contact him? Did Marco give you his location? Do you know the men that he delivered the ship to?
No.
Did they give you a way to contact them?
Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
You would have done that job. Do you know about the men that you delivered the ship to?
I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
Alright, that's all I need.
Sure.
Sorry.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
Yep. Free, promise, your ship jacking days are over. Yes, but if you look at the note, no, she's free. She's a nice, sweet person. I like her.
You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
Jalen Price is no longer following you. Oh yeah, because of that's the end of that thing. All right, guys. Next time we will finish up the Freestar Ranger quest line. I would like to get six of these points ready to go for a. I'm not quite ready to do an evil playthrough, but I guess we will. I didn't know that we were that close, so we'll get some. What are they called? Get some skill points ready for doing the right before the final mission. We'll go ahead and pick up a bunch of the evil stuff, and we'll do an evil playthrough, and it should be pretty fun, to be honest. If you guys can join the conversation live, please stop by the channel at twitch.tv/ Whoa.
Buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head
What
back
just
to
happened?
Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Who are the disciples?
Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. We gotta look out.
I appreciate the warning.
Right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful.
Crate
with all the
rat,
muggies
scoundrel,
and shakedowns, but
doo-doo.
now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just
Aladdin on
holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
That's good to know.
Sure. So, being so helpful.
What?
chance
Apparently
for a
we're not
donation.
going.
Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
Here, just have money. Take money.
Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Alright, as I was saying, you might go through that plaza door next time. If you've been joining from YouTube, thank you so much for joining. If you'd like to stop by the channel at twitch.tv/MsEPhony, if you'd like to join the conversation live, or you can leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about your own Starfield journey so far, something I may have done differently. Occasionally, people apparently jump out and just start talking to you in this game, because that's just how it is. Stay safe, stay healthy, you be the amazing people you are, and until we meet again.